Now, I know I've been doing a lot of Nintendo Switch news over the last couple of weeks, but that's just where all the interesting news is at the moment. And I assure you, this is probably one of the last videos that I'm going to do on the Switch in the near future, because I've pretty much covered everything that I wanted to cover as far as what interests me regarding the Nintendo Switch. So over the course of the last week, I've actually read 2 articles that have me worried for the Nintendo Switch. Now, the first article that I read was actually last week, and it was an interview with Randy Pitchford, who is actually the CEO of Gearbox. And Gearbox is the studio behind the franchise and series Borderlands. And basically, to sum up the article, he went into detail about how they were initially in talks with Nintendo about giving the Nintendo Switch support, but unfortunately, discussions came to a close, and I quote here, due to differing priorities. Now, when I read this last week, it was obviously disappointing that the Nintendo Switch would not be getting Gearbox support going into the future, but, you know, this is just one third-party developer. It's sure as hell not a trend. Until I unfortunately read another piece of news which is disappointing when you look at the future prospect of the Switch getting third-party support. Now, for this one, I have a link for N4G down below in the description, where they have Mohammed Alavi, I hope I said that right, who is the senior designer for Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2 at Respawn Entertainment. And he was actually discussing the Nintendo Switch via a video cast known as the Drunk Tech Review channel. And to quickly sum up what he had to say about the Switch was he basically said that Nintendo for some time have been pursuing niche markets, their systems are underpowered, and due to being underpowered, they're not going to get third-party support. And the host of the videocast actually asked him a question, and that was whether or not he thought Titanfall 2 could hypothetically be ported to the Nintendo Switch, which he responded with, "Fuck no." So it's pretty plain and simple there. Now, it's probably important to keep in mind that he is the lead designer of Titanfall 1 and 2. So by the sounds of it, he probably has at least 2 or 3 bosses on top of him, which I'm assuming they are the ones responsible for making the decisions as to where Titanfall 2 will be ported to. So as much as he thinks it can't be done, you know, is anything really impossible? And I'm sure if Respawn Entertainment wanted Titanfall 2 on the Switch, they could probably make it happen. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is that it's concerning that we have 2 big third-party publishers already giving up on support, or at least one of them definitely giving up support and the other one suggesting that it can't be done. It's concerning that we're already hearing this before the system's even launched. And you might think that I'm just kicking up shit for the sake of kicking up shit and that I'm a Nintendo hater and I'm a Switch hater, but to be honest, I've been a long-time Nintendo fan, and as much as I disagree with some of the decisions behind the Nintendo Switch, I still want to see Nintendo succeed because I want to see a third option in the market for gaming. And Nintendo themselves, they bring a lot of different games and IPs to the market. So I want to see them succeed, but seeing news like this with third-party publishers dropping off left, right and center, and there have been other publishers as well, it's concerning. And when they're all saying that it's the limitation of the system, there's nothing you can do to fix that now. It might already be too late. And I'm terrified that we're going to be in the same boat that we were with the Wii U, where the third-party support was just non-existent. And with the Wii U, it was probably in a better power position in relation to the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 than what the Switch is to the Xbox One and the PS4. And I don't even want to talk about the Pro and the Scorpio. So if the Wii U couldn't get third-party support, then is the Nintendo Switch? You know, are we going to be in the same boat again where it's just a drip feed of Nintendo first-party IPs? I really hope not. But let me know what you think down below, guys. Have you heard of any other publishers dropping off? Is this concerning to you? Would you be okay with owning the Switch if it doesn't get third-party support? Let me know down below, guys. And as always, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. My name's Sully, this is One Guy's Opinion, and this is the last Switch video I'm doing for a while.